side would I go again? Well, you're talking about a CPU, of
Yes.
course. It just needed a restart. I mean, it's been a minute. Okay, okay, okay. I think we're back. We're back. It says excellent connection. Okay. I do apologize for the connection issues that we had earlier. I mean, that's okay. That's all I have to say about that topic. Let's go share. Okay. All right. Okay. We got the screen share going. We got the stream going. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. So we were trying to pick an idea that we were going to work on. So that's where we're at. We what were we discussing before the screen
So
connection
we're talking
issues?
about, so it's saying we got two, um, like for me, I'm thinking about two sites when generating pictures, images for the design landing page.
Oh, yes. So I was
So one
thinking,
would be,
yeah, yeah, go
yeah,
ahead.
go on. With the AI, like, you talk to the AI, and then according to what you tell it, it will generate a landing page for you.
Hmm.
Or it's like you would tell it what you really need, like the style of describe what's on your mind, and it will try to come up with an image for that description. For example, you're looking for something like cartoonish style of, you know, template kind of, design, and to try to come up with ideas that are similar to what you're thinking of.
Oh, I see, I see, I see. I see what you're saying.
So
Yeah.
I'm relating this to what you said earlier. You wanted something about voice, so I'm kind of thinking about it in that matter,
No, forget the
in that
voice
manner.
stuff. That was a different idea.
Yeah,
I don't feel like that needs to be combined with this. Again, like the goal is to kind of ideally build something super small that can solve a problem. But man, like to
correct.
me, the issue specifically, and maybe it'll help if I give more context. So I was working on this landing page. You know, a lot of this stuff you can build pretty quickly now with Cursor or Windsurf or whatever it is. Oh, build this, build that, build this, and then it just does everything for you. You can tweak it back and forth. You get the thing done. So the copy is not the issue. The creating the page structure is not an issue. It's pretty quick. The challenge is like adding the images because Cursor, Windsurf, they don't do any images. They can't help you with the image stuff. So you have to figure it out. So you need to, there's two problems here, as you were describing earlier. The first problem is figuring out like what would an appropriate image be for like this particular section. You you have the context around it, but you don't know like, okay, what should I actually put in this specific spot, right? This particular thing here. And then similarly for this, you know, they start off just being placeholders, or maybe here or here or here. If you could somehow highlight, okay, this thing, like a box, you highlight somewhere on the page, okay, I want like a box here um, that I want to draw a particular or generate a particular image for, regardless of which framework you're on or whatever, like, you know, WordPress, Next.js, it doesn't matter. Like the point is you have some context, you want to generate an image that fits into this context, and the images, like maybe you can drag multiple boxes, right? Get box here, box here, box here, all of these images, they should have a similar vibe, a similar style illustration type. I don't know what the specific word is, but the point is you want like a particular style of image and you want it to be consistent and you want it across the entire page. And
Mm.
you have the option of writing a description of what sort of image you want, or maybe the AI is smart enough to know what image you should put in that section based on the context in the page itself. Bro, I would pay for that.
That's
I would pay for that hands down. No questions asked.
that's
I would pay for that all day
that's a good
long, man.
one.
Yeah. Maybe something
Let's
here,
go
huh?
for it. Let's
Maybe
try
something.
to figure out. Yeah, we should figure out how to get it done.
Bro, this could be insane. There's a technical risk here, you know? Like I'm not even sure, this is possible to do. Technically it is. Like you can generate these images using Midjourney, using GPT-4o. You can definitely generate these images. Um, but there's going to be like a lot of tweaking that needs to happen to make sure that the images work out. So let's expand on this, shall we? So let's new page.
Let's go
All
for
right,
it. Let's create a page for it.
landing page, or not even landing page, like illustration generator for landing pages. I mean, not necessarily landing pages, but landing page illustration generator. Okay, that kind of captures. Um, so the primary problem we're trying to address is that when generating a landing page or a page of any kind, um, you can use tools like Cursor and Windsurf to come up with the structure for the page. Okay. When generating a landing page, there are typically several stages. The first is finalizing the copy. Here you would use tools like Claude or ChatGPT to come up with like the actual copy for the landing page. There are a bunch of existing tools that already do this. The next stage is coming up with the structure for the page. Here, you would use something like Cursor, Windsurf in combination with things like 21st.dev or ShadCN, the UI library. The combination of all of those tools allows you to generate the structure for the page. However, you're not done yet. The third stage is adding images and illustrations. Most sites rely on images and illustrations to illustrate the concepts that you're describing. And here, there are no ready-made tools. You can use Midjourney or GPT-4o with image generation to actually generate the images, or you could hire a designer, but they still need to be done individually. Like each image, you need to send the request to, Midjourney or whatever it is, generate the image, use a particular style, and hopefully, you can actually use a consistent style throughout the page so you don't have pages that look like they have different styles, you know, put together, haphazardly. That would look absolutely horrible. CM, the UI library. Okay. All right. This is good. And that's the problem that we're looking to solve. Of course, there's another stage, which is like the actual design for the page, like the theming for the page and the design. Then lastly, there's also the problem of figuring out the theming or the design and colors for the page, the font selection. That happens last. We're looking to solve the illustration problem. Okay, so we basically just take all of this and then feed it to Claude. Help me crystallize the problem statement for this tool I'm building. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if it's any good. I'm just gonna call this, move all this into here. We don't need that. Okay, let's wait. Bro, that's way too long. I just want a bloody problem statement, not a thesis. Okay, yeah. Are you kidding me? What is this? Landing page creation lacks an efficient way to generate cohesive illustrations that maintain consistent style across all page sections, forcing developers to use disconnected tools or hire designers for each individual image. Okay. All right. So
Mm.
the challenge is developers. Like, I like how he highlighted developers, even though I wasn't really thinking that. I guess it was an assumption there. But yeah, developers. Interesting. Web developers and designers who regularly create landing pages.
Mm.
Okay, okay. And indie hackers as well, I guess, kind of fit the bill. Mm, okay, okay, okay. But indie hackers don't have money, right? Hmm, interesting. I feel like okay, okay. All right. I'm pretty excited about this. How about you? You feeling it?
Yeah, yeah. Ah, I'm gonna jump right into it.
There's so many opportunities, like, jumping from this to other things, like maybe doing animations. Like you could describe it and then it would make an animation or, potentially expand to do the theming part, which we were talking about. Like the different stages, the theming part, which comes next, like after you get illustrations or an illustration style you like. You probably want to modify the page to fit like that illustration style so that the thing looks beautiful. That's probably something you could do as well. Um, but I kind of feel like that would be more code, you know? The beauty about this is you're just focusing on images. You just have to figure out images. And it doesn't matter what your framework is or whatever. I mean, technically, like how would something like this work? Let's try to think MVP. We're trying to solve
Yeah.
this specific problem. What's the easiest way that we can tackle this problem?
So the easiest way would be, what if you would just, well, the easiest way is just to copy paste.
Copy paste. What, you mean the images?
Yeah.
Yeah, from what? Like the landing page? I mean, the thing is, like, you need to generate the images, and your input would probably be a website or a screen, like maybe a screenshot of a website. Uh, wait a second. Wait a second. A Chrome extension. Hear me out. Like
Mm.
a Chrome extension, which allows you to draw boxes. You just drag and draw boxes on the things that you want illustrations for, and then they magically get replaced with images.
Like you could like extension allows you to select, and that selection would be like cropping the image, and then it will generate an image for you.
Whoa. Like you draw a box. Yeah. I mean, you could imagine like a red box or something, whatever. Like you
Hmm.
you you drag and draw a red box, kind of similar to how you would do it with I don't know if these screenshot things do I have like a screen brush. Okay. I guess that would do. How do we use this screen brush? Okay, let's go. Wait, what? Connect to local networks? Why would a screen brush need local network? So yeah, okay. So can you see this?
Yeah, yeah, I can.
All right, very nice. So yeah, you imagine just um rectangle tool. That's nice. All right. I don't know what that is. What is this? Okay. I'm getting a bit carried away with this stuff. Okay, whatever. You draw a box around the thing, and then you draw another box, and then you can either describe what it is you want, or you could not. Like it could just take the context, um, the surrounding context, and then like just generate the image for you. Uh, whoa, okay. All right. That would be very interesting, wouldn't it?
Yes.
And it's pretty simple. Like I guess technically it's not that difficult. Um, hmm, I feel it. I feel it. I'm feeling it, man. Like I've seen there's this Tailwind tool inspector thing. What is it called? Tailscan. Yeah, yeah. So Tailscan, there's this guy on Twitter I follow who built this tool. I mean, it's kind of similar to this, basically, it's a Chrome extension, you add it, and then you can, I mean, in his case, you're modifying the, Tailwind properties on different elements. But in our case, it would just be drawing something and then replacing it with an AI generated image. Yeah, should be super straightforward. Like I don't think there's going to be any issues with that. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. All right. So MVP. We're going to need to do some work to kind of reduce this as much as possible. But we're thinking Chrome extension, drag and draw boxes where you want the images to be. And then what else? Add optionally. I mean, there's two ways you can do this. We
We
could make it optional, like add a description of
description,
the
yeah.
image uh, that you want, or it could figure it out from the surrounding context. But that would be more complicated, obviously.
Yeah, it would have to read the whole entire page,
I mean, yeah, it would probably
which
need
is
the
which is
entire page
fine.
or a screenshot,
I
maybe
think
with the contents of the
I
page.
think it
Like,
should I think it should read the content of the page regardless, just to be sure it's generating like the right type of images, like under the right context.
yeah, maybe. Like we're talking MVP, right? I mean, ideally, it would generate the images based on the context of the page, ideally. But if you're just being if we had to build one feature only, and you could only build one feature, would it be this,
It would be
or would it be actually generating the bloody image that you need?
it would be generating the image.
Yeah, so that's the core thing. I mean, this would be
Yeah,
killer.
but how it would know the type of image it has to generate?
So I'm thinking like you draw, um, you draw the line. Where is this screen brush thing? Show screen brush. Yeah. So you draw it, and then you add a description. So when you draw it, you just type the description for what it is that you want. And then maybe we pass it through some sort of optimizer. So you modify the prompt a little bit instead of sending it directly to Midjourney or to GPT-4o. But that's it. Like, yeah, that's basically it. And obviously, you need to select the illustration style. So that needs to happen regardless. Uh, we could have different illustration styles similar to the website that I was showing you earlier, right? Midjourney,
Yeah,
not not Midjourney, Midjourney SREFs.
I think the trick would be on figuring out the illustration style. Like, how would we present it minimally to the user and allow it to easily pick illustration style for the generated image? I
Oh,
think
you
that's
think that's
the,
tricky? You think that part would be tricky?
yeah, I mean, how would you present it in how the presentation would be?
Um,
Like, what,
that's
how
okay.
would the user select the style?
It could be similar to this. Like um we would have this, something like this. But obviously, probably more commonly used ones instead of something like this. But you could just have like a something like this. Pick the style that you want, and then you could either search for it or you could just select from a list. And once you pick your illustration style, then all of the images follow a similar vibe. Like they just get generated with a similar vibe.
Hmm.
Think that would be pretty easy, like
All
technically
right, let's go
speaking.
for it.
So the MVP, it sounds like, oh, okay. So drag and draw boxes. So we need to kind of break it down, right?
Yes.
So inside and
Scope.
outside. Inside
You
scope,
got two
outside
parts,
scope.
the user selection and the machine generation.
Okay, so add description you want would be inside scope, and outside scope would be, oh, how do you do this? Okay, all right. So this would be here, and then this would be outside scope. Generate images without description using surrounding context. Okay.
Okay, so it's add description and then selection of design style.
Ah, yes. Pick illustration.
And then once the, okay, so the tool generates an image for you. Will it replace the existing one, or it will just allow you to download and then you do the rest manually for the
Hmm.
MVP?
I guess you could download them. So I just
Yes,
that's a good question. Let's kind of think through. Okay, so you press the Chrome extension or whatever it is. You select your illustration style. So it,
highlight.
it adds some sort
Yes.
of overlay on the page, which lets you select your illustration style. Once you've selected the illustration style, and it allows you to draw boxes. It says, okay, now you can draw boxes where you want your illustrations to be. You draw the box, and then for each box, you add a description. And then when you're done, you click generate, and then it generates the images and just replaces the box with the image. And then you can click regenerate if you want to regenerate the image, or you can delete a box. So maybe you have some close, but yeah, I mean, it would just replace it in place because you can put stuff on top of it. So yeah, well, it's just like when you draw, you're drawing like a div on top of the page with a high Z index. That's basically what it is. So you can do that. You can you can do that, and it won't interact with the code on the page at all. You're just sort of it's just the visual layer that comes on top. Um, But the question is like, how do you do that while, scrolling? I don't know if that's going to be a challenge. Like that's a risk, right? Risk, page interaction of loading box divs. Like, does hit scroll. We need to test that. Um,
Unless we work with the DOM, like we will replace the the image handler in the DOM. Like we create like a IDs.
yeah, but it would be absolutely positioned. That's my point. You would use the
Yeah,
DOM, yeah. You would create divs. You would absolute position them over the items, and
yeah,
it should in theory work.
yes.
Um, yeah.
Like we're just adding appending to the selection.
Mm.
We're appending and like yeah. I think I can figure it out. Like if we
Yeah, yeah,
make the
probably.
size.
This is a super simple thing. Like Honey does this. There are a bunch of extensions that draw on top of the page. So I don't think like that's going to be a challenge. But, just
Okay.
something to note down. Just something that we need to verify, I guess. Um, is there any other risk that you see?
The only risk would be, okay, so once the images are being displayed and put in the placeholders, the user will be able to download them and then add them to his code, or what's going to happen next?
That's it. You download all the illustrations. We're done.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Okay. I think that's about it.
Just give me a sec. Alrighty. Let's see. Can you still hear me? You can hear?
Yes, yes.
Oh, beautiful. All right. So let's see. I mean, I think we should be really specific about what is inside scope because we have a tendency to put more stuff in there than we need to. Um, so let's see. Pick illustration style, drag and draw boxes where you want images to be, and boxes can be deleted. So boxes can be removed, like a close icon. Uh,
Or a dustbin.
description, and then you add description for each box. Okay. All right. I can visualize this. I can already visualize it. So you drag and draw your box, and then you type the description in. You can close the box to delete it. Um, you can also regenerate. So after it's generated, so you would have done to generate all images, and then you can regenerate. If image exists, you can regenerate. Add regenerate button. Okay. Regenerate or download. Regenerate and download buttons. Done to generate all images and then download all after images are generated. Yeah?
Yep.
What is outside of scope? Uh,
Outside of scope is anything like any other feature. For example, um, maybe you want certain resolutions. Um, you would want,
Image sets,
yeah,
2x, 4x, etc. Okay. Yeah.
um, outside of scope,
Vectors like SVGs. Yeah, we don't do SVGs. I guess
and
icons also.
also
Like if they're super tiny, probably not going to. We're gonna focus on,
just images
yeah. I
and
guess you could
anything
do,
about
hmm,
authentication, logging in, like,
you need to pay. I mean, these image
yeah,
generation APIs are not cheap. At least that's my
yes,
impression. No
yes. No, it's
animations. What were you saying
okay.
about paying?
No, we should add it to the scope. It has to. We have to have a way to identify paid users so that they will be able to use the extension.
Yeah, I mean, anything you build, you're gonna need authentication.
Yeah.
Mm, you're right.
So
But we don't know
dashboard
what
is
that's
outside
gonna.
of scope.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. No dashboard, stats, whatever. Um,
Yes.
yeah,
Well, we
we
should.
need to think about how we're gonna charge people for this.
Yes.
But maybe we do that once we already know what the cost is, because like that is,
Okay.
I don't know. Like, are the images crap? Maybe you show them options. Oh, multiple image options. That'd be cool. Like if you could generate a bunch and then they pick the one they like, and then you can refine it somehow. I guess refining images would also be out of
Ah,
scope.
yeah, yeah.
Mm. Outside scope is also like training, maybe
Historical.
user ratings, user ratings for images. This is good. I mean, this is
Mm,
still quite a bit of work, but I think it's doable. The core thing is like the API call. We're gonna have
usable.
to slap authentication on top, maybe just, I don't know, somehow do that. Uh,
Something simple, yeah.
yeah. Bu- Obviously, inside scope would be billing, but we need to figure out like how that would work. But yeah, okay, all right. I like this. I like this a lot, bro. I'm getting excited. I mean, super excited about this one. This gets me.
Yeah.
Oh, I need the toilet. If I can be excused.
Go for it. Don't take
It's
your
not what you
AirPods with
think.
you, but
And hopefully for more than 10 minutes. Okay, all
We
right.
can't hear you, man. I think your AirPods got disconnected.
Yeah, that happens whenever I
Okay,
that
now we
that
can hear
happens
you.
whenever I leave and come back. It's just you actually. The screen share is fine. The stream.
Okay.
Anyway, all right, cool. So I think we're there. I think we're there. So the big risks are the images any good? So are the images any good? And page interaction, blah blah, floating. I think if we answer these two questions, you're done. Like that's basically all of the technical risk on the product side, right? Can you think of anything else like that might not be that might derail this whole thing?
Probably uh, like anything that allows the user to customize anything. Uh, we shouldn't do.
We shouldn't?
Yeah, it's outside the scope. Like initially, uh, the only thing you can do is select like a square. It would be a ready square that he can put down,
Hmm.
and images will be generated. You add a description to help us generate an image, and that's about it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anything
And
else
then
is off.
you download it and that's it. Like that's basically the whole thing. Like you draw your
Exactly.
box, write your description. Maybe you can pick a model. Actually, no, you can't pick a model. No choosing models. No choosing image generation model. Because then it sounds like that thing, Playground, right? Actually, Playground before. I don't know if it still does this.
Mm.
I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay. Um, no choosing image generation model. Uh, I don't even know like which image generation models. Like the ones I use are Midjourney and GPT 4o. But yeah, I don't know. Like I have not done any image generation stuff like API wise. I know I've been hearing a lot about um, Bling, Bling AI. They seem to be okay. They're for video. There's Comfy UI. Comfy UI is what they use for like
Mhm.
the headshot stuff. Headshot Pro. Yeah. So Headshot Pro uses Comfy UI to generate these headshots. So that seems to be like, a popular option. But
Isn't
these
that
I've just sort of
the
randomly heard about.
marketing? Yeah, okay.
What?
Isn't that like the Headshot Pro was the marketing guy
Yeah.
that wrote the
The
SEO
SEO course.
thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the AI generated course.
Yeah. And then there's so you it kind of looks like NAN, I guess somehow. Actually, I have no idea how this works. Never used it. Anyway, so all right, so maybe GPT-4o image generation. I don't know if Midjourney has an API. I actually don't know. Midjourney API. Huh. It's only a Discord bot. Simple no. I kind of feel like this is not the official. It's not the official API. There's probably some guy trying to get around it. Okay. Midjourney doesn't have an API. So maybe Comfy UI, Clone, something else. Maybe worth researching. We need to research what the SOTA. You know what SOTA is? Do you know what SOTA is?
No?
No? state of the art. SOTA, SOTA.
Ah, SOTA. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We need to see what the soda is here, so that hopefully we can get something good. Anyway, so I guess the biggest risk is this one. Like, are the images any good? This is probably a quick one that we can really test,
I mean,
figure
any
out
technical difficulty could be overpassed using, alternatives. Like you could always figure out alternatives
this one.
on how to do things.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
I think it'd be super quick. Like we could probably just do this right now. Um,
mm,
like, all right, let's just fire up GPT. All right. Yo, I'm trying to build a Chrome extension that can draw boxes on pages. Literally just like plain red boxes and draw it on any page. Can you help me with that? And I want to make sure that the boxes scroll with the page content, so just keep that in mind. It should be super straightforward. Probably do this with Cursor actually, instead of copy pasting all this stuff. Let's do it. Or Windsurf, for that matter. Okay. Draw boxes. Okay. All right. Pop up. Okay. Pop-up.js just adds, okay, draw box. Content.js, draw a red box. Okay. Absolute. See, it just makes it absolute. Bro, this is so easy. It can't be this easy, right?
well, it can. Why not?
MKDIR, red box. Maybe Cursor could just one shot this for us.
Let's see if it can.
Indexing what? There's nothing there. Oh, creating red box inside red box. Okay, that's all right. Okay, why is it taking so long? Okay, I'll just create the CSS and JS folders for you. Create it in this dir in current dir. I've made CSS and JS. Okay, let's let's see if that works. Create manifest JSON. All right, very cool. Very nice. Images. Oh, we need images. Icon 16, icon 48, icon 128. Oh, you just make an image? Okay. All right, I'll just add a random image. In the spirit of MVP, let's pick a random image.
Could be a red box.
Ah,
Red box.
I see. That's quite creative. I don't have a red box though, so I'm just gonna use this random image I had. Bro, it's 33 KB. Why is it taking so long? Okay, there we go. So we have icon 16, icon 48, icon 128. Okay, there we go. All right, just move that there. Cool. Let's create a simple icons folder and placeholder files. No, no, we don't need that. I did it already. Create a README file? Yo, what do we need a README file for? Anyway, so I think we can load up the extension now. So we just go to Manage Extensions, Load Unpack. We just go to, what is this,
Redbox.
Projects? Projects, red box, select. Draw red boxes on any page. Okay. All right, let's pin that. There it is. That's our red box drawer. Now we click it. Do we need to reload the page? Okay, let's reload.
Click
Click
and
and
drag
drag
on
on
red
any
box.
web page to draw red boxes. Okay, crash the page. Oh, wow. Oh man. The problem
Oh.
is it's not scrolling. Oh, that's
Hmm.
unfortunate. That's quite unfortunate. So maybe it needs
We
to
should
be
ask it to make it
inside.
scrollable. Let's try it.
Maybe it needs to be inside like that specific element. That's why. Why is this still going? Yo, stop. What are you doing? Now let's create the CSS for styling, create the pop-up script. Okay, we're done, yo. We don't need all that. What was it doing? Creating some random files. Oh, cleared. No, man. I messed with the icons. Whatever. Just drag them back. Okay. All right. Okay. That's better. Okay, so all right. So let's manage extension. Can we reload this somehow? Yeah,
Can you
reload.
clear? Let's try clear.
Oh, you want to see if clear works? Doesn't work.
Yeah,
Maybe because I reloaded the extension. Yeah, it works. You can also right click to delete one. Oh, nice. That's quite a good user
nice.
experience right there. So this is good, but it doesn't. Okay, all right. Bro, this is amazing. The problem is when I draw a box inside a website with a layout where it has a fixed header and then a scrolling body, the box doesn't scroll with the body, the inside body. Let's see. Let's see if we can fix that. 'Cause I was kind of worried about that actually. Um, I think they need to be relative to the
Inside
entire
the page,
page.
yeah.
We need to modify it to properly handle a scrollable container. Okay. All right. This is getting deep.
Good
This is getting,
approach. Yeah, that's a good approach.
we're going in deep waters here. It's gonna modify the DOM, like you were saying. And DOM or Peter Parker. Not Peter
Ha
Parker. What was
ha
the name of
ha
that
ha
guy?
ha.
The guy, the guy in, uh, what was what was the name of that guy? The guy with dome. Never mind. That was painful. I think we need to edit that
Let,
out from the live stream. All right, I
let the
apologize to the viewers.
viewers enjoy.
Okay. Oh, really? That's fixed? I would be shocked if it works, honestly. Let's give it a nice reload and try again. So refresh the page. I'd be shocked if this works. Oh,
Oh man,
oh, no way. Bro,
this is good.
this is amazing.
Try to right
Yo,
click
yeah.
and it only
Poof,
removes, yeah.
poof.
Oh
Yeah,
man, it only removes the intended one.
yeah, it's beautiful. Oh, the user experience is, mwah, this is gorgeous.
It's delicious.
And you can't draw on top of each other. That's a nice little touch right there. You can't draw another one. Oh man, it's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
And this actually, the best part is we don't have to implement the delete button. So it actually removes it on its own.
Bro, I was not expecting to check this box so soon. That's impressive.
Alhamdulillah.
That's impressive. It's amazing. Awesome. Lovely. I'm just gonna tell it. You did a fantastic job. Thank you.
Cursor will get jealous.
It's planning next moves. What? They're thanking me. I should acknowledge their thanks. Okay. All right. Cool. Beautiful. That was amazing. So red box. Wow. Okay. All right. So that takes care of the first one. The second one is just, all right, do we know if the images are going to be any good or not? Okay. I guess the easy way to check this out would be to just use Midjourney. Okay, so I'm going to run, here's what we're going to do. Okay. We're going to run a research task using Deep Research. What is this? Oh, bro, I'm not upgraded? Oh, why is this loading automatically? That's pretty weird. I just click randomly and we're seeing red boxes everywhere. I think you should probably click it to enable. I'm just gonna remove it. Remove red box. Okay, that's better. All right. Apparently my GPT subscription's out. So let me just fix that. Bro, they just cancel it immediately. They don't care. I mean, send me an email or something. Actually, they did send me an email. I remember now. Um, unfortunately, all right.
How much do you pay for it?
You don't want to know, my friend. It's
Oh,
it's $200 a month for the pro. But
oh,
I
yeah.
mean, without the pro, you don't get the deep research thing that I wanted to
Yeah, yeah, I can see.
that
You
I
you
wanted to
also
use.
access Sora video generation with the pro.
Oh, indeed.
You can yeah.
Yeah, it includes Sora video generation. But I don't use that much. I mean, what are you going to do with video? Like, I heard Google
Well,
VO,
you can
VO2 was recently introduced, or recently made
well
available.
with the video generation means okay, you can make intro videos, whatever. You could make
Yeah, but
products,
what are you going to do?
videos.
Like, if you're a YouTuber, I can get it, like B-roll or whatever. This, if you're just a normal guy, what are you going to do with the video generation?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah, any
maybe
private products.
I need to squeeze my brain a little bit, get the creative juices flowing. Maybe you just need to mess with it. It's like this image thing, right? Maybe you just need to mess with it a
Mm.
little bit, and then you kind of get the vibe, and you get idea. Like, once you do one
Like
idea,
the
you get other ideas, and then you know how it works.
you know how kids watch contents on YouTube, children content, and most of it is useless or it's all foreign content.
Yeah,
Imagine if it's Arabic content. You tailor the stories for kids. You generate videos.
You
and then
recreate
you just
them for kids?
like, yeah, yeah. Or you have, imagine a tool where you allow the parents to make content for their kids. Whoa.
They make content, it's probably going to be crap for a while, you know. Like they
Oh,
come up with their own ideas for what, you know, what sort of shows they want their kids to watch. I mean, that's
yeah, but
pretty
like
out
with
there, right?
like a storyline, and then the tool will generate videos for them.
Who would want to come
Then they're
up with
gonna
a
post it.
storyline? I mean, the parents just want to play something, right?
Yes, yes, correct.
I mean, it'd be cool, like theoretically. All right,
Mm.
let's subscribe. Let's just get this over with. All right, we're all set. So let's fire up. Uh, okay, so where's deep research? So what we're gonna do? This is the new one, by the way. O4 Mini. Apparently, it's or O3. I don't know, man. This is so confusing. They just announced O3. All right, so I'm trying to build a landing page generator where um, you can just highlight the. Okay, why does it need to know? I'd like to know what APIs are available for image generation. The sort of assets I'm particularly interested in are assets that will go onto a landing page, and they will mainly be illustrations in different styles. I'd like to know what the existing options are that have APIs and the relative cost, as well as like ratings or reviews or some proxy for the quality of the output, and summarize the results for me in a table format. All right, let's go for it. What styles of illustration? Yo, all the styles. User configurable. Do you want APIs that support both text to image? No, text to image only. What volume of usage? Medium. Are you open to self-hosted open source? No self-hosted, please. Any preference on licensing? Uh, your call. Okay. All right. So while that's cooking, let's try it with Midjourney, and then see if we can get like decent output, right? So we're gonna create something, and we need to give it a description. So let's pick one of these styles. I guess this would probably be no. We need to upgrade to get that. I guess what would be a style that's common on like landing pages? Um,
Probably the pale blue citrus.
this?
Yeah.
Okay. Pale blue citrus. Okay, so if we wanted to generate images using this, oh, it's pretty good. So Unicode 98389. What is this? Oh, that's it? Okay. So you just paste this and then describe what you want. So let's say woman drinking tea, right? Think that's gonna work. What else you want? Oh, this is a nice style. Maybe a good like illustration style, or maybe this. I don't know what styles. Okay, maybe this one. No, you don't really see
A
that.
cat is okay.
Cat? This?
It would be good for mobile stuff.
Mobile?
Mm. No, not the tiger, the cat.
Ah, this.
Yeah.
It doesn't have an sref though. I guess you can use the style, and then you can say, so style reference. Okay, and then you can say, oh, these are different style references I've made. Well, how do you use this? So use image. What is wrong with this? Okay, so it's already added the style reference, and then I just say dog standing on skateboard. Okay, so that's generating. And then uh, I saw another one I liked. Where was it? This one, yeah. Maybe this one. Um, okay, so use the style, or maybe we just use the whole prompt. In a hospital bed, compassion, tenderness, art. Okay, so let's do man holding the hand of his elderly mother. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing here, honestly. What does this even demonstrate? I guess it demonstrates that you can
Let's try let's
generate.
try using let's try
Yeah.
using that style to generate maybe a man um, drawing a graph going
Bro, this
upwards,
looks nothing like it. Woman drinking tea? What was
something
this
like that.
image that we provided? SREF 2809? What?
It was the
2809?
bluish. It was the bluish,
Where did it go? SREF. Yeah, it was blue something.
pale blue
Here it is.
citrus.
The blue citrus. Bro,
What
and
is
it
that?
looks nothing like that. What is this crap? Oh, is it because all of these other parameters I'm putting in? V61. Okay, maybe we should use Midjourney V7. Drop these, and then just go with, all right, even chaos. Like we're gonna drop chaos. Just do that. Ah, it's still doing the same. It's using this stupid. Okay, all right. Maybe we need to
Okay,
modify it from here.
I think it's coming
V7.
along. Yeah,
Oh,
that's the style.
okay. Yes. Hmm. Why is stylized 0 and chaos 5? Where is stylized? Okay, I'm not really sure what we need to set for that. And more options like chaos. I don't know what the chaos thing is. Weirdness. Yeah, okay. Let's try with this. What's SV? 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 I don't know, man. I don't understand this. Weirdness? Variety? Okay. Less connected to the prompt. I don't know. Let's do 100. But it does look, I mean, this looks similar. This looks closer to this. Okay, yeah. I mean, this I kind of feel like is similar, right? Kind of looks like, not even, not really. I guess a little bit. I don't know, man. Okay, this doesn't look like that image style, yo. This looks rubbish. Is it V7 that's the problem? Maybe we make it V6.1. It is compatible, is not compatible with 6.1, it's compatible with 7. Okay. No, okay. All right. So we can't really. Hmm. So wait, this turned out
What's
okay.
the chaos? Yeah, that's pretty good. But the chaos, what's the chaos
Chaos? Where
for?
was it? This variety influences how varied the images are. High values will produce more unusual and unexpected results. Yeah, I was messing with that. So far, like the best, the closest, I guess, to the image was this one, which used the image itself. So basically, you feed the image itself. Oh, but it's using my global
Mm.
profile as well. I don't know if that's right. I don't know if I want it. I don't know if that's reproducible. And that's the problem with Midjourney. They don't have an API. You're just fiddling with stuff. You don't even know. Okay, so I made it like this, and then I hit enter, and it's gonna add back the profile. It added back the profile. I didn't want the profile.
Mm.
Maybe you need a profile. I don't know. Okay,
So feeding
Midjourney.
the image is probably best.
Yeah, maybe. Well, okay, so how about this? We Okay, let's pick a style. Um, Something where it's obvious, like if it's working or not. So I guess this one, retro pop, doesn't look like the same. These aren't the same images that we saw. Portrait, Esred. Okay, I wanted this. This, I guess, like we copy that image and then head to ChatGPT image generation. Oh, it's not. Okay, so where's image gen? What is this? Why can't I generate? What is this? GPT-4o. Where did image generation go? That's weird. Huh. It used to be here. I can't do image generation? Yo, why am I paying you 4o mini? You gotta be kidding me. Maybe you don't need to invoke it anymore. Similar to the attached style, but with but showing a dog wearing sunglasses. Maybe. Oh, it is generating it. Okay,
Oh,
that's
okay.
that's good. So maybe we just need to keep the image and then pass it in as a reference. Let's see if that works. It's basically like an sref, but it's actually an image. It's pretty nice though, this one. Retro minimalist. Oh, maybe we can find more minimalist styles. Huh, interesting. Let's see if we can figure it out. See what we come up with. And then the research, oh man, it's still going on. And I still got support user configurable options. Oh, DALL-E 2, Midjourney, Stability AI's Dream Studio, and Hugging Face. Oh, I guess it excluded Comfy UI because it's man, there was
You know,
one,
I
it was
tried.
like a short val.ai or something. Val.ai. No, it wasn't. Image generation API by what is it called? Deep AI, Runware, text to image. I forgot what this thing is. Yeah. So where did I? Stability AI? Found. Found. Found.ai? Ah, yeah. Okay. All right. All right.
It
Foul.ai.
uses Kling.
It, yeah, so Kling, I think, is like they have an open source thing, so you can actually, yeah, text to image. That's what we want. So let's explore image model. Where are we? Audio model, bro. Where Flux? Is that what it's called? Oh, Flux. Flux is if you want to train your own thing. No, we don't want to do that. Okay, we don't want to do that. We just want something simple. Text to image. That's what we need. Text to image. Okay, we got some good ones. We got some good ones here with the ability. Oh, vector, typography, style. Okay. Hmm. Okay. I don't recognize any of these names. Um, 4K images with exceptional speed. Okay. All right. Is there a way to sort by popularity? Maybe? Most relevant, most recent? Okay. Okay. All right. This one maybe and Flux. Let's see if there's a way to. Oh, I need to log in. Okay. Bro,
Oh man, it's good.
maybe we got something here. Maybe we got something there. Okay. All right. That's a win. Definitely count that as a win. So GPT-4o passing in a reference image with the style. And how much would you rate that? Like out of 10?
It's, I'll
Maybe
give it a 10.
10 out of 10? Whoa.
Yeah, it did an amazing job, man.
I'm
Aside
thinking
from the
maybe
speed, it's a little slow,
it is a bit slow.
but
Yeah. All right. So I was going to give it an 8. So we'll average that down to 9. We'll see. Maybe, I mean, you got to leave some room for the competition.
no, I mean, if it did a good job, it did a good job.
That's true. That's true. We're not trying to,
It's just slow.
yeah.
Yeah, just slow.
Okay. Um, all right. Mid-Journey was, I don't know, man. Like Mid-Journey when you're passing in the image, and Mid-Journey doesn't have an API anyway, so I don't even know why we're testing this actually. It's just because of the srefs thing. So it's a good way to kind of see like all the different style. I like this actually. This is a, I don't know if people would actually use this for landing page. Maybe
I know you would.
I would. Yeah, it's got like a childish
Yeah,
vibe.
it's like it's your style.
Like a simple, childish vibe. Yeah, yeah. I definitely feel it. All right. But what do landing pages use, man? Like, landing page list. There's landing folio, another creation by the AI generated the same guy. He also built this. If you can see. Alhamdulillah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not- Oh, this abstract 3D illustrations. Okay, bro. I mean, if you can just feed it this and then tell it generate an image like this, but of
But of money, of a bag of
dolphin
money.
holding a stash of cash. I don't know, man. Why not? Flux 1.1. All right. So we want to try this, but I'm gonna have to sign up because I don't think I have an account here. So let me do that off screen. Oh, he uses GitHub. Okay. All right. Yeah. Take all my personal info. Oh dear. What is this? They use Next.js. Okay. All right. Extremely blah blah. Okay. So let's just save this file AI. Okay, save. What happened with this guy? Oh, he crashed? Okay, regraphed. I mean, okay, so they have, oh, okay, look at this. Like you just pick from the list. Oh, 4 cents per image. Wow. That's super cheap, yo. That's way cheaper than I thought. Okay, Pastel sketch. Maybe that's not what we need. I don't know. Like it'd be helpful to actually see them in like a grid so you can pick the style. Street art. What happened here? The page it just doesn't have a style. Huh. Random seed. Oh, you can even write words. That's pretty interesting.
Calligraphy.
Wow. Okay, I mean, I see the resemblance. The cache is kind of off. I mean, I guess I
Hmm.
imagine the
Let's
cache would be
modify the
inflatable.
cache.
Modify the
Let's
cache to,
try to tell it, yeah,
what do you want? Cache should be inflatable?
like we no, we should tell it to like generate an image, a dolphin holding cache, but like all elements in the image should be the same style.
Okay. Ah,
No,
okay.
that way
So,
it's like we're modifying. Yeah,
yeah. I see, I see. Um, so your point is, we we edit this one.
yes. Just to be sure what kind of prompt we submit
I
to the
see.
AI.
I see what you're saying. Okay. All right, so let's just create a new chat, add the image.
We-
Oh, I can't. So copy, paste, and then okay. All right. I don't know, man. Like this is okay, vector or line art. Vector or line art. Let's see what that looks like. I dream in painting. Stable diffusion. Okay, I've heard about stable diffusion before. Huh. This man, look at the prompts they're adding here. Like this is a proper prompt. People aren't going to be prompting like that. Maybe there's a step where we need to improve the prompt, just like we did with.
Yeah,
No, we didn't do this before. Waiting for your
we did it
inputs.
with the
Yeah, I'm still what? I don't know about this whole image thing, man. Like, if you feed it an image, like, how do you know which part of the image? Maybe you need to feed it several images. I don't even know if you can feed an image using the API. You should be able to. Not sure though. Yeah, this is definitely not the. Maybe instead of saying in this style, we should describe the style.
Hmm.
Inflatable balloon style. Okay. Okay. It's kind of limited because you're not going to be able to pick whatever design you like. But yeah, I mean, all right, let's see what we got here. So OpenAI, DALL-E, let's close this. Pay per image, no monthly minimum. All right, 2 cents. Okay. Top tier generator. Okay. All right. Google Imagen API. Oh, really? I didn't know Google was in the game. Ooh, fine-tuned models and style preset. Okay, that sounds good. Leonardo.ai. Okay. So the big boys basically got Adobe, Google, Stability AI, and OpenAI, and then Leonardo. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Oh, I like it. So its whole thing is you can generate using a particular style.
There is an API.
Yep. All right. Not too expensive either. I mean, 9 a month, 49 a month is good. It's pretty good. I like this. The five concurrent generations kind of feels limiting, but I guess it's not a showstopper. Okay. Yeah. I guess this is all right. I don't know what to make of this. Recraft V3. AI Recraft
Realistic.
V3. What are you gonna rate that?
I would give it like a 6.
Yeah, I'd give it a 4. Okay. All right. I mean, this we're gonna have to revisit the rating based on how well this. Okay,
Hmm?
it's different. Like this looks realistic. That's not realistic. Hmm.
The first time it made a good job, but
It did so well the first time. I think the cache was throwing it off. Like it's a bit too detailed. I don't know if that's it. What do we do with Dolly? Is that the same as Dolly? How do we access Dolly? Dolly 3? Try in ChatGPT? How do you try inside? Oh, so that would basically be the image generation. It's basically what we're using now.
oh,
Okay.
okay.
All right, so it's just Leonardo that we need to try, and then maybe Google Imagen API. I mean, it's been an hour and a half. I need to bounce, but I guess we need to pick up from here next time we continue with
Right.
this. Yeah, yeah. It seems like we're still not fully sure about this. Like, if we can get results consistently, and I actually think it's a good thing that we're looking at this because this is really the brains of the operation, right? This is the most important part,
Yes.
generating the
This
images
is the
and making
core.
sure they're good. Yeah, yeah, it's so core. It's not like we're working on some random ass feature. No, this is core. And if you can get this right, then everything else is just, icing.
I agree.
All right, man. I'm pumped.
All
I'm
right.
still pretty pumped about the possibilities here. Um,
We made a good progress though. Like we managed to get the first part going. Now it's the core. Like if we get the core, like our next focus should only be the core, like how to get consistent images. I know it's probably about the way we present the prompt. So I
100%, man.
think we can figure it out.
Bro, that
Yeah, because
that is
it's
basically the
managed to
moat. Like
generate.
if you
Yeah.
have trouble with this, other people are gonna have trouble with this. So once you figure it out,
Hmm.
once you put in the work, you figure it out, then that becomes the moat. And then you can create a whole product around it. Because nobody wants to figure it out. Everybody just wants the solution. They want the images.
Yes.
They don't want to sit
Yes.
and learn how to prompt, FAL AI, whatever, Recraft V3. They don't care about
Yes.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we managed to get a pretty good result from Chat for All. So I think it has the potential. We just need to figure out the instructions.
Yeah. We just need consistency there. Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, folks. We're gonna wrap up this stream here.
All right.
Adios. We'll see you in the next one.